Good morning, guys. It's day 59, and we are hitting the gym early today. So it is 9 a.m. So this is going to be an early lift today. I don't, like I say, when you're in a cut, I think you're fine hitting the gym in the morning as long as you have some food in your system. Like if you're actually trying to lift weights, right? If you just gonna go do cardio, you can do it fasted, right? And then, but if you really want to build muscle and you really want to push your strength, you should wait to lift until you have more food in your system, more carbs, right? So carbs are your fuel source, and especially through your workouts, man. And like I'll see people who I guess if you can only work out first thing in the morning, like before work or because of schedules or like whatever, then I can kind of see like, okay, just still go get the. I'd rather you work out than not work out. But you're way better off waiting till um until later on if you can. Once you're really hydrated and full of carbs. Brush that off so if I get pulled over, they don't think I'm doing cocaine back here. It's leg day. So we're going to go in there, do leg curls, leg extensions. Pretty much it. Maybe leg press? We'll see how I go. I'm not going to probably go super heavy today just cuz my legs are good, right? My legs are very muscular already, and with my neuropathy and my nerve damage issue that I'm having, it's kind of a struggle right now. So my calf is definitely struggling still, and they really don't know what's wrong with it. So they think it's just the nerve. And I've gone to all the doctors, I've gone to MRIs, I've gotten all the tests done, and they're like, it's not. It looked like it was slightly torn, but it healed. So they just think they're just like, we just think it's the nerve. It's just the nerve is irritated again, and that nerve is pretty much dead. Will it ever come back? Maybe. Sometimes it acts like it's going to come back and refire, but I can't really feel my foot. And so, and I get like numbness and tingling in this foot. And then my ankle, like to the touch, when you touch it, it hurts like all around my ankle. It's super sensitive around the ankle. So I have I have in parts of it not very sensitive to the touch, and then other parts very sensitive to the touch. Other parts can't really feel much in that area, and then numbness and tingling, etc. So it really sucks. So I would really love to go heavy on legs today, but I think, oh, let me get it stretched out. That's what she said. The best, I think, thing for me today is to really just go medium to probably medium heavy and just get more reps in with my legs today. So I don't want to just overdo this leg and then my freaking calf decides to tear again or do something funky. So my calf, I tore my calf back in. I think I've talked to you guys about this a little bit. I tore it back in September when I was just walking. I was just walking. I had just done playing dodgeball with one of the local churches, and I was in Idaho at the time because I was going to start doing full-time traveling and recording it all and everything like that. And I was going to be gone for a while, man. I would still probably be gone right now. I wouldn't be back in Colorado yet. I'd still be on the road. But anyways, so I was just walking after dodgeball, and all of a sudden my calf sucked up and then went back down, and someone behind me was walking and saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And I just like, and like my whole leg kind of gave out, and I was like, what the heck? And then I couldn't put no pressure on my right leg for like a couple days, and then I had to drive back from Idaho to Colorado, and it was a pain, but I got it done. And then but yeah, so it's like I just got to be really cautious when I do legs because of my leg and my nerve damage and all my other issues with this leg. And two, my calf is still not happy. I haven't done calves. I've done calves like off and on since that injury, but not too much. Sorry, there's like a lot of construction going on over here across the street, and it's loud. But I haven't done calves too much. I've done them a couple times and they felt okay, but then like today, it just depends. Like I did a lot of cardio yesterday, and the cardio just like really affects this right calf as well. This calf will just like will start hurting more, or things will start going weird with it. So then I got to give it a break, and I probably need to go back. Like I think I talked about this before, where I need to start getting massages again, because getting massages on your muscles, especially after like you put them through a lot of tough workouts, is really good for it. So I definitely see an active rest day coming up. I'm wondering if I should take it tomorrow and Monday. I guess I'll just have to see how I feel tomorrow. My chest is still pretty sore, so tomorrow's supposed to be chest day, so it probably would be beneficial to take couple rest days where it's just like light intensity cardio, so just walking, and kind of give my leg a break, kind of give my from the crazy 3 hours of cardio I've been doing, and just kind of give my body some time to heal these next couple days. And like I said, man, like I don't think rest days are necessary, but you don't have to take them as often as you think. I see people that take them like 3 times, 4 times a week, and 1 time a week. Like, you really don't have to. Like, you can keep going, but really go off of how your body's feeling, and from there and see what to do. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you feel like you need one and your body's like telling you need one, then take one. But I don't know. I'm not sold on you should take rest days the same day every week. You know what I mean? Like Saturdays and Sundays, or Mondays and Tuesdays are my rest days. I don't feel like you really need them. But I'm also I also don't really like to take rest days, which can be unhealthy as well. And I like to push myself to not do rest days because the gym helps me more mentally and stuff like that just as much physically. It helps me a lot mentally and spiritually. So, but that's me. I've kind of gotten addicted to it and crazy in that way of just like my mental health does not really allow me to take a rest day. And then gym anxiety sucks. Like right now, I have a lot of gym anxiety going in there, and it's like even though I know everyone that's in there and stuff, I still get a lot of gym anxiety. I don't know why. I think a lot of it has to do with like the body dysphoria and like all that other stuff. And it's like you still see yourself as that 320 pounds. And that's another thing too. I actually found a picture of when I was in Vegas a few years back, and I was actually 340 back then. I had it wrote it down. So I was like, yikes. So I've actually lost over 100 pounds. But anyways, so it's like you still see yourself as that 320-pound person. So then when you start losing the weight, and then you feel like you're not doing good enough, and you still see fat on you, you still look at yourself and you're like, oh, I'm still that 320-pound person, when obviously you're not, right? I got way more muscle on me, way less fat on me. I'm not on blood pressure medicine anymore. My heart rate, everything's good. So it's like, obviously we're not, right? But yeah, you know, just body dysphoria and stuff. But it is what it is. All right. Well, I'm gonna go in there. I like for this pre-workout to kick in about a little bit after my warm-up sessions are done for legs, just because legs are more heavy. So And with it only being 9 o'clock, almost 9 a.m., I'm already pretty high on my calories, which is going to make a struggle for the rest of the day. But I do that on purpose. When it's a leg day, I'll have more calories in me before I do the lift. So I honestly, leg days I should do later in the evening, just because to have more food in my system instead of having to like put so much food in my system early in the morning before the lift and then struggle for the rest of the day of not trying to go over my calories. I should be like, okay, well, we'll put the lift until later at like 6 p.m., right? Or whatever. I should really start doing that, or even later. I just don't want to take the pre workout later and then it affect me where it even makes my sleeping worse or I can't go to sleep. But I mean, I already can't sleep anyways, right? Like last night, I slept 3.5 hours. So it is what it is. Like at this point, I gotta figure it out. I gotta get it under control because that's gonna hinder my recovery, my strength, and that's probably another reason why I'm like I probably can't go as strong as I want to today because my lack of sleep last night. My strength is gonna be trash. So, but it is what it is, and I guess I could have just put my blinds. I could just put my window covers and try to sleep more. But it's a nice day today. It's supposed to be 50 degrees, so that's banana hammock and t-shirt weather. So don't want to miss out on the nice day today. And I got some stuff. I got a lot of things I got to do today, so that's why else I'm doing the lift earlier. So got to get the lift done, so then I don't have to worry about it later. So, anyways, let's go in there and get warmed up, and then I'll see you guys for whatever I start. I don't know when I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna warm up with sissy squats and stuff like that, though, and then we'll probably switch to. I'll probably just see you guys at leg extensions. I think I'm just gonna spam leg extensions, man. I think I'm just gonna do like 8 to 12 sets of leg extensions, and then 8 to 12 sets of leg curls, and then that's it. So let's get in there. Realized, yeah, I realized I don't show you guys the warm up stuff and the stuff that I do for my leg and ankle. I think that'd be a pretty good thing to show in case any of you guys go through this injury. But so I do a lot of like workouts with this thing and just kind of rotating my ankle around it, my leg, and then going back and forth. I learned a lot of this stuff in rehab when I had to rehab all this. And then I'll do like stuff like this and just get a good stretch on that calf. And then I'll go full weight on it too, like this. So, and just work at it like this. And I do a lot of this every day. I gotta get better at doing it longer. And then I'll just stretch it too, where I'm just like that. I don't really show you guys the warm up parts, but always warm up before your lifts, man. Stretching or some type of like warming up. So I warm up with kettlebells as well. Yeah, my calves right now are just like toasty. So I got to get a good stretch on them. Ugh. Ugh. They always feel so much better too after that. But I'll warm up with kettlebells as well. So kettlebells are great. I like them for warming up. So I'll do my just like this, just to get warm up, get the legs going. Also works out your booty though, so be careful if you don't want a big old booty. But I do ones with I'll go ahead. I normally go heavier in this, but since it's not shoulder day, I'll show you guys some stuff I do. I do this stuff too, where I do like swinging up like this. So just to warm up, it works good. And then another thing I do this rope thing, and I normally do it. I try to do it every day. Let me show you guys real quick. So if you have these rope things and you have bad posture because you want your back like back here like this, say you hunch over. I used to hunch over like this all the time. This freaking thing helps with that, man. So you just take these. Doing this every day too helps so much. Then you're just gonna come down like this and then just work back there like that. And just nice and slow and controlled. And then if you do it quick like this, that helps with I can't remember what it helps with, but helps with something. But those are some things I did to fix like my posture because I always was like hanging over like this. So I did a lot of those to fix that as well. Just to show you guys some warm-up stuff before we get on leg extensions. Now we're just going to spam leg extensions. Like I said, I'm not going to go that heavy. I'm going to focus more on just getting a good squeeze today. I don't want to risk injury today, and I could just tell stuff's off. So this will be more good squeezing movements. Remember, with this, you want your knee lined up with this axis, and that will help with the knee pain if you're getting knee pain on leg extensions. So I've helped actually a lot of people out with this because there's a lot of people that are like, oh man, like I'm just getting a lot of knee pain. And it's like, yeah, you got to make sure you set the machine up right. Like right now, look, it's off. So then it's like you got to adjust this, and then you got to adjust this until you're like lined up perfect, if that makes sense. So like right there looks good. And then sometimes you have to drop my phone. You got to adjust your seat as well. So, and then that will help you get more lined up. So we're pretty lined up there, I think. I'm gonna start at 100. Or actually, let's go lower. Let's start at 55, but one leg at a time. See, that's what's crazy is my left leg is way stronger than my right leg for obvious reasons, right? My nerve damage and everything. But then on my upper body, my left is weaker than my right. My right is the strongest. So it's like kind of like opposite for my body. It's kind of funny. But all right, let's sit here and spam this. All right, raise the weight on this one. I'm going to 100. That was failure. I am weak today. I'm gonna have to increase the weight. Heavy for this last set. Alright, we're done with leg extensions. Let's go leg curls. Leg extension. Whew. That was it, man. I set these freakers pumped. They are pumped. Let's go. This is kind of off. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to start switching to just one leg on these because I can max it out pretty easily. But let's just keep pumping them. Got 3 more heavy sets on this. Then I'm done with legs. And then I gotta do cardio, but cardio is just gonna be walking, man. I ain't gonna be doing no bike. just walking at a slight incline. Maybe not even an incline. Two more sets. All right, guys, done with legs. I did 2 more sets, but then I realized the camera messed up or something happened. It didn't record, but whatever. So did 2 more heavy sets. Done. That's all I needed. So you don't need much, especially in the dieting down phase. So 8 to 10, like 8 to 12 hard sets is good, and you're good. So let's just get a check, see how they're looking. They're looking all nice and full. Look at that, man. Freaking leg looks nice on. It's one thing I like about my body is I got good legs. Calves, just really good. Don't even have to work them out hardly. I'm gonna have to start though. So this right calf needs to get better 100%. So yeah, man, my legs are looking good. So now I just gotta go knock out some walking right there. starting to get that line more. It's getting more defined in there. All in there's getting more defined. So you can see my veins in there like crazy. That's insane. That's freaking insane, man. So I love it. Alright guys, I gotta go do some walking, and then got a busy day today, so I might just go straight to car talk. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do, or I might give you guys an update later after dinner again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Okay, it's way later after the lift and cardio session, so I didn't record it, but after that lift, after that leg lift, and after the kind of like the mini pose down I did, I went and did some cardio. I did 30 minutes of just like light intensity walking, like stuff that I already talked about. And then I went back and I did more stretching on my legs, on my calves, and some more of the balancing boards that I kind of showed you guys at the beginning of the video. And that really helped get a really good stretch on my calf. And my calf feels really good right now. So it's not in a lot of pain right now like it was, and it's like more loosened up and everything. And so I make sure I eat bananas. So I have 2 bananas a day on top of 2 electrolyte packets. I take liquid IV. Think I'm gonna switch to like Echo Vision's electrolyte powder though, because it's a lot cheaper. Liquid IV is pretty expensive, even though I get it at Costco. But keeping up on electrolytes and just like magnesium, potassium, like all that stuff's super important. And you'll notice the difference if you hop on that stuff. I'm acting like it's like gear or something. But if you hop on like starting to take your electrolytes, if you do it twice a day, like once when you first wake up, and then another packet like later in the evening or before bed, or even like around dinner time, you'll feel a huge difference in your performance in the gym, and just overall your body just feels better. And you'll notice like better performance. Like you'll get just like really super hard, and you'll be able to go even more harder. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so today's calories, we're ending at 2,100 ish. Let me see. So 2,112, and I fell a little bit short on the protein, which isn't good. I got 200 grams of protein in. I want at least 235, but I got a little bit too much fat in, and that was from the ground beef that I had. And I really don't know how lean the ground beef is, because it's the 88% ground beef from Costco, but I drained a lot of the fat out. So I just put it as 90%, but it might even be leaner than that because I drain all the grease out. So I really don't know. What is that light? What is that? It's weird. What is that right there? Oh, that's just a reflection. I don't know. I'm high. I'm crazy. But yeah, really good day to end day 59. Tomorrow's day 60. So I am struggling a little bit. I'm really hungry, like all the time now, and I just want to eat, and I have to keep stopping myself. And the weight is coming down off the scale consistently, so we're doing pretty good. But I was talking to one of the personal trainers there at the gym I go to, and they were kind of like, maybe you should take a little break, just because they think the deficit might be what's causing. Like, I already know, right? I have PTSD, and that's a lot of my sleeping issues. But they think the deficit might be in play, or I might be in too much of a deficit. But I don't know. It's like I can't really find my true maintenance, because you got to really try to mess around and play with it and try to find your true maintenance. Because I feel like when I'm around 2,100 calories, like I'll lose too slowly. But then once I go below 2,000, so like if I'm even at 2,000 calories or 1950, I start dropping like a pound a day. So I really don't know like my true maintenance calories. Like it's just kind of like all funky and all over the place. And I've been trying to find it, And I just can't find that like G spot, I just can't find that. I guess it's called the M spot, right? The maintenance spot, the sweet spot. I can't really find it. And I'm trying to find that good balance. And when you're dieting down, sometimes you just have to really play around and try to find that sweet spot. So, but I did another cardio session just a little bit ago, 25 minutes. So, and I still did my 45-minute walk outside, but I did cut down the cardio a little bit today just to give my body a little bit extra rest and kind of chill out and kind of calm everything down. Tomorrow's chest day for day 60. I think we're gonna hit it. We're gonna go in there and go hard and get hard. So and then we'll talk about the first thing that pops up. So that'll be pretty good. But we should be able to go hard tomorrow. I'll have to see how my chest feels in the morning. I'm actually really tired, so I think I'm gonna be able to pass out. It's really nice out, so it's like I'm not gonna get too cold in here at night. Like I probably don't even need my blanket. It's gonna get down to like 30 degrees tonight, so in the Forerunner when it's 30 degrees outside, it actually stays pretty decently warm in here, like comfortable. And then if I use this like heavy duty blanket that I have, I kind of get sweaty. So I should be good tonight. And then I don't know. I'm kind of out of it right now, to be honest. I think that's just gonna be it for this video, man. Like I'm pretty out of it. So I was trying to think of anything else that I needed to really talk about. My legs are pretty sore right now. So a good night's rest would do very well if I can get it. Tomorrow I don't have to be up at like freaking 4:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So hopefully my mind and everything will let me sleep until I need to get up. I got church tomorrow at like 9 a.m. So I don't have to be up until like 7:30ish, 8 a.m. But yeah, it's just I'm starting to realize that how important physical, like going to the gym, yeah, it helps like physically, but I'm starting to realize how much more it helps mentally. I'm really, really starting to realize that. So, I'll talk about it more tomorrow, but man, they had me on like 30 different medications and none of them worked. And what works is going to the gym. You going to the gym and getting hard. Going hard and getting hard at the gym. That's definitely helps. But yeah, so we're gonna stay on this deficit until we get to that. I want to say like 10 to 15ish body fat range, and we're just gonna keep going. And if it takes me a little bit longer and it takes me through summer to get there, then that's just what it's gonna have to be, man. It's to the point where I can't go back on a bulk. Like I want to go back on a bulk right now. And I'm not talking about like a crazy bulk. I'm talking about like just 3,000 calories. Like I just want to go to 3,000 calories and of just healthy food. Like right now, I'm not craving sweets. I'm not craving like your typical like fast food and all. Like I just want more potatoes. I want more vegetables. I want more fruit. I want more chicken. I'm craving like whole foods, which is just crazy in my mind. Normally, when I'm in a deficit like this, I start craving like crumble cookies, pizza, McDonald's, like, ice cream, but that's not happening this time. This time around, I'm just craving more of the food that I'm eating. Like I want more ground beef. I want more. It, it's it's never happened like this before in a deficit. Normally, when I was losing my weight and coming down, it was always like craving junk food. So it's really weird, and I'm gonna talk more about that and make some more videos on that because to me it's really interesting. So maybe I am in too much of a deficit. Maybe I need to up my food intake and just take the weight loss even slower. But I really want to be shredded for summer. So and we only have 3 more months. So it's like I kind of had to just hang in there and just do it. So, but we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 60. But yeah, go hard and get hard. See you guys later.